pure carbon dioxide gas. Now we can think about the answers to your questions. When you drop a piece of dry ice into warm water, it rapidly turns into gas and bubbles out. As it does, it carries some water vapor out into the air. Then some of the water vapor condenses into droplets and appears as steam. Carbon dioxide is good for putting out fires if it surrounds the fire and keeps oxygen away. So liquid carbon dioxide is held under pressure in some fire extinguishers and kept just for use on a fire. Since carbon dioxide is a heavy gas, heavier than air, it works best on a fire in a low place. Dry ice is fun, but also dangerous. You should never try to pick it up with your fingers. It will cause frostbite just as bad as a burn. If heat makes things expand and cold makes them contract, why does water expand when you freeze it? Water is very common, but in some ways it is also very strange and different than anything else we know. Water is strangest when it is a liquid, as we usually see it. Because its molecules are so sticky to each other, they find ways to snuggle in tightly to each other and still move around. When water freezes, its molecules lock themselves into a special pattern of six-sided figures. In that pattern, the molecules take up more room than they did in the liquid. So water expands as it freezes from liquid water into crystals of ice. Why does ice last longer on a hot day if you wrap it in something? Let's think about the problem this way. Ice melts because heat flows to it from something else. The heat makes the ice melt, and something else that gave up the heat gets colder. Some materials carry heat very readily, and we say that they are good conductors. Most metals, especially copper, are good conductors. Other materials do not carry heat very well, and we call them insulators. To keep ice from melting, we want to surround it with an insulator. Just wrapping newspapers around a piece of ice slows the melting. The newspaper is a pretty good insulator, at least until it gets soppy wet. Why do the sun and moon seem to follow me when I'm riding in a car? I think everyone has had that feeling. When you are traveling in a car, buildings, fences, and signs go by you in a hurry, but the sun or moon just seem to hang up there as if they were following you. This happens because the sun and the moon are so very far away, thousands of times farther than anything you can see on Earth. The farther away something is, the more slowly it seems to move. Here's a simple way to see that. Watch a bird swoosh by as it flies across your yard. Then watch a jet plane high in the sky. The plane may be flying at almost 400 miles an hour, but it seems to move very slowly because it is several miles away. The bird is flying only about a tenth as fast as a jet plane, but it goes by in a hurry because it is so much closer. Our eyes give us pictures of the world around us, but our eyes don't tell us enough about how far away things are. That part we have to get used to. What makes stars shine and sometimes blink? We think that stars shine because each of them is a big, hot, glowing ball of gas, like our sun. So just think of stars as suns, but very much farther away. That twinkle does not come from the star itself. Light from the star comes to our eyes through a thick layer of air around our Earth. Light goes right through that air layer, but it gets twisted back and forth just a little